Man, if you guys need to buy some cheap and reliable coins, man, check out my sponsor, AEAOH.com, for the best coins on the market, man. Use code BREEZE for 3% off and build that guy schedule. What's going on, everybody, man? We're back here with another video for you guys today. Today we'll be going over the best zero chill champion to pick from your level 50 pack. I will show you guys what I'm talking about, but majority of you guys already selected your level 50 pack in zero chill part 2. But if you was one of the people who have to wait, then you guys have a better option than some of the guys like myself and some other people. Any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Please follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Everything's in the description box down below. TikTok. Also subscribe to my Let's Play channel. If you guys need to buy some coins, you guys seen the intro, check out my sponsor link in the description box down below. Get 3% off your order. But let's talk about what am I talking about, because this will be a long video, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Try to make it a little bit quick as possible. So if you hit level 50, you will happen to get a 95 overall BND zero chill champion. You cannot sell it. You only can quick sell it, and it will only be like, it will lose so much value in training. It's actually very similar to get the stuff. I'm not gonna go over too much of this, but let's go over the top of the list. I don't know how many cards it is, but let's go ahead and talk about it, man. And the last, we'll go from the bottom to the top, man. This is just probably one of the worst ones in my personal opinion. Deebo Samuel, he's pretty solid on a Niners team, but even so, I don't think he's even worth adding to your team for your free receivers. I think there's probably get Gary Wilson for free from the Ghost of Madden future, in my personal opinion. But he does have some solid abilities. I'm not gonna go over the stats because this would be a longer video. It isn't gonna be a top 10 video because there's so many parts to this. It's gonna be ridiculous. So I have Deebo Samuel right here. Next up, we have Mike Evans. Not a bad card, 6'5". I think they kind of hold him on his speed. One of the slowest receivers from the zero chill receivers champions, and it kind of sucks the most that because he should have been at least 94 speed. Mike Williams is definitely better on him. I will not include no LTDs because you cannot get them. So I know someone's going to ask that question. You cannot get LTDs. So Mike Evans, once again, I don't recommend picking Mike Evans. Next up, one of the newer ones is going to be Chris Jones that came out this week. Just looking at his stats, I would have preferred a Mean Joe Green to get an upgrade. You do happen to have Warren Sapp, but if you are liking that D tackle, I do have another one on this list to pick for you guys. Him or other ones, it doesn't matter technically. They're about identical almost, but Chris Jones gets 0 AP strip specialist, 0 AP ripper, 1 AP double or nothing, and 1 AP inside stuff. It depends on which you want to run, but mainly going to be inside stuff. Next, we're going to have TJ Watt. Now, it's a decision. I think he is. TJ Watt is a really great player, but I think always stat-wise and think ability-wise, they always seem to hold him. Now, keep in mind, some other cards do get 2 AP edge threat elite. He happens to get 3, but he does play pretty glitchy, and I don't think it's kind of worth adding him to your squad. There are other options out there, but so 91 Excel, pretty solid card, but I would truly pass on this card. I wouldn't honestly recommend picking him for your main one, truly my personal opinion, because there are better alternative options and cheaper options. Next, we have Quentin Williams, and a big quarter pounder, very similar to Chris Jones. I think his finesse moves 84, and Chris Jones is a better pass rusher. They're both damn near slow in my personal opinion. I'll probably switch. I'll take Chris Jones over probably Quentin Williams. Yeah, I would probably just do that, truly. I would honestly put Chris Jones maybe right here. Yeah, because at least they're about the same speed, better pass rush. So I would definitely go with Chris Jones in my personal opinion. I think it was the ability that was the main difference, because you can get double or nothing and also inside stuff. I think Williams can get double or nothing. So they're about damn near identical. I would choose to go with Chris Jones because he will provide a better pass rush. Next up, we have Daniel Thompson. I think he is the only running back on this list that isn't an LTD. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get at least one more running back on this. I thought we would get a Jonathan Taylor, but clearly I was wrong. But I truly didn't like this card. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this card was just a hot piece of shit when I got him and tested him out. You know, he did for my Legends and Chargers team. I just didn't think the card was just that good. I'm gonna be honest with you. He had a little bit of a phone problem for me, so I don't think the card was really worth getting. But we do get running backs almost every single week, and I thank God my power didn't go out and as I was recording this video, because yeah, the power kind of flickered off and like my stuff is still the same, so thank God. But anyways, I don't think LT is honestly worth also choosing as well. But if you happen to need a running back, go ahead and pick him up. If you do have to need a running back, but like I said, you get a running backs almost every single week in Madden 23. Next up, we have Jair Alexander, which was released today, and it's nothing wrong with the card. You guys know the style of how the game is. It's another card on this list. It's either or personally, but I think the ability wise, they kind of hold this card. This is why I kind of have the other guy over him, because he does get 1 AP pick cards, 1 AP short route KO, 0 AP tip drill, and 2 AP deep route KO. For a man-to-man archetype, they kind of hold him, but he has some solid speed, some solid agility, solid man coverage, but he's 5'10". It's the only complaint, but besides that, there are some better corner options out there to pick for you guys. Next, we have Denzel Ward. Once again, a 5'11 corner, 5'10 corner. He's faster than Jair, better excel, and also come with belt and bezel. And 1 AP mid round KO, 3 AP inside shade, 0 AP pick artist, and also 1 AP deep route KO. So I definitely would take Denzel Ward over Jair Alexander. It's hard to say that truly, but I mean, right now I do think that's probably going to be your best choice of option, because you can't get the pick artist and deep route KO for a total of 1 AP, which is actually really good. So definitely Denzel Ward, but like I said, there are some better options at corner for you guys, unless he fits your theme team. Next up, we have Plexico Burst, a card that just came out yesterday. By the time you guys seen this video, he is definitely one that I would recommend, but I do think there's a better receiver option out there. They're about identical. Obviously, it's a big about 3 inches of height, but there's a reason why I put the other card over him, because of an ability. You guys will see here in a second, but 95 speed was really good. 6'5", but they did hold his ability. No deep out for cheap, no short in for 0. So that kind of really hurts the card. I don't know what ability they were doing on this 0 Chill Part 4. They were just dumb as hell for doing this. But like I said, if it's your theme team, he's a really solid receiver. I wouldn't be mad at you if you picked up Plexico Burris. Next up, we have Anthony Munoz. I always recommend picking up linemen, but the reason why they're kind of low and not into the top 3 and top 2 is because some of you guys may have Andrew Thomas, Tristan Wirfs, you guys might have Jordan Mailata, so you guys already might end up having these tackles who gets edge protector for 1 AP, but also gets secure protector for 1 AP. That's why I kind of didn't want to put him up there, because of that. I mean, put him so high because majority of guys already have left tackles. Even though it would be nice to have them, as long as you have edge protectors, these pass blocking stuff like that really doesn't matter. It's the run blocking, which he does really good as well. But overall, you guys probably already have some already nice solid budget edge protected left tackles. Next, we have Creed Humphreys, and I actually absolutely love this card. Like I said, lineman is very easy to you don't want to spend too many coins on a lineman because the way the game is. But the reason why I have him so high is because he gets 0 AP identifier, and you also can get 1 AP secure protector. I mean, post up is fine, or whenever he gets nasty streak, but as long as you have secure protector, then you add on identifier, definitely going to be the best ability to slap on Creed Humphreys. And he even has secure protector on his 90 overall. So if you happen to already have that card, you kind of don't need this one. That's also kind of the reason why he is a little bit lower than he should be, because if you already don't have Creed Humphreys, then yeah, I would honestly pass on this card. Next, we have Ted Hendricks. A lot of you guys always ask me in streams, Discord, what's the best 95? What's the best 95? Now him going forward, these are kind of going to be the guys I would honestly recommend. Truly just depends on your scheme. Some of you guys are actually going to have these guys. You probably need to sell them because these cards are going up in price. Ted Hendricks is the best user. You can put him up top, but I don't recommend that. I would honestly truly use this card as a user. 6'7", you can't not go wrong with a card like this, ladies and gentlemen. So I do recommend using Ted Hendricks. Gets 3 AP acrobat, 0 AP tip drill, 1 AP mid-zone KO, and 1 AP deep route KO. So I do honestly recommend Ted Hendricks for your 95 0 chip champion if you don't already have a solid user. But even so, you need a nice user, and he's one of them. You just cannot leave him alone in man coverage. Next up, we have Taysom Hill. Is a really good card, and he is definitely the best tight end in this game. Let me explain why. And he cooks me crazy, and I'm going to get him as a backup on my team. 93 speed, which is the base fastest tight end in this game. He gets 0 AP short and elite. Definitely there to beat man coverage. Also gets 2 AP deep out if you do run that. But the main reason why I want this card because he's fast, and also has 0 AP short and elite. But the only kind of negative side on it is he's 6'2", but besides that, he just fries. You put him on any type of route, drags, corner, slants. He just plays really good. If you don't already have Donald Parham, which you guys probably should go ahead and grind out, you can hold off on this card. But if you don't feel like grinding, go ahead and get Taysom Hill for the 0 AP short end. It's really, really glitchy. Next, we have CeeDee Lamb, and the reason why I put him over Plex is because he gets 0 AP short end, and he kind of messed up the receiver market just a little bit. Steve Smith went down, Cooper Kupp went down a little bit more. Some of the receiver market at the time it came out kind of did drop because of him, because he gets this short end elite. He's the base fastest receiver in the game, him and Plex. I think him, Plex, and Marvin. So and also I think Herman more if you don't already have Herman, but for sure slot-o-matic for one, mid-end for one. I don't know if you can slap that on in the same ability tier because also mid-end and short. But besides that, I think he's definitely one of the best receivers in the game because of the short end. He's fast, nice agility, nice excel. Overall, a pretty solid card. If you're running a Legends theme team, do you want to go with Plex and non-theme team? I think CeeDee Lamb will be beneficial to you because of the AP save. Number 2, we have cornerback Calvin Johnson. Like I said, a better corner option if you're lacking corners. I would honestly run him at safety, but I put him back at corner just for now at this moment in point in time. But 94 speed, 94 excel, 6'5", 1 AP outmatch, 1 AP deep route KO, 0 AP pick artist, and 1 AP deep out zone KO. Definitely one of the best corners him and Carmichael have, because if you are playing somebody who loves to ag, him and Carmichael on each side is gonna make people rethink if they want to ag you or not, and they can make some crazy catches because of the height. So I do recommend adding Calvin to your team if you're lacking the corners. And you guys always ask me Calvin or Ted Hendricks, Sean Taylor. Calvin's gonna be a nice one to pick up. And speaking of Sean Taylor, I think he might be the #1 free safety for you guys here. It's going to be Sean Taylor. Keep in mind you run Calvin at safety, but I think Sean Taylor's play is really, really glitchy. Now in previous years, we have it's very rare we get a lot of safeties in Madden 23, and I think just this month alone we have got so many combinations of free safety and strong safety that it's kind of, you have a lot of options. But if you just like into the game and stuff like that, I think for Sean Taylor might be your best choice, because safeties are very, very rare to come by, because for one, they're just really bad. They're fast, but not really good zone with man and stuff like that. Or they have good zone coverage, but they're slow. So 94 speed, 94 excel, 6'2", gets 1 AP pick artist, 1 AP deep out, 0 AP crusher, which is pretty solid, and 1 AP deep in zone KO. And I think he's probably he's the second best free safety in this game. Well, maybe third, just depends. You have Peppers, you have Ronnie a lot. So it really truly depends on what you're going to run. But some of you guys are definitely going to end up picking Sean Taylor for your free legend, because that's all I hear talk about in my Discord is Sean Taylor, Calvin, and Ted Hendricks. Those are, or maybe CeeDee Lamb. Those are your top 4, top 5 you want to go with. I think the lineman will probably be your best bet, but if you guys see my budget video, you can pick up some left tackles and save yourself some coins, or potentially wasting it on a lineman, which I always do recommend. But I think because of right now what you guys have, you guys probably got them up. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below which one you guys picked. I'm out. Peace.